Hey, what's up, OV Tribe? Thanks for joining us today. We are here to do a few things. We're going to be celebrating a few things. We're going to be talking about a sale. We also have some giveaway options that we're going to be covering in this video. And I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about those, but I'm going to give a few more people a little bit more time to get into the live video, get into chat. It looks like we're a little bit undermanned tonight, so I've got the comments and things up here pulled up on my screen so I can monitor those as we go through this. And we will do some live Q&A at the end of this if you do have questions. But today, really, the focus is on celebrating hitting 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. When I started this company 3.5 years back now, I had a big vision, and part of that vision was to have transparency between me and the consumers. I wanted people to buy from us and feel like they were buying from me directly, feel like they knew the owner, feel like they knew what we stood for, and feel like they knew exactly what they were getting. And the way that we could do that was through video. So we set out to start filming. I actually started filming myself in our tiny little apartment back then just on my phone. I would put my phone on a tripod, had no mic, no nothing like that, and I would talk. And then I had to learn how to edit the video as well. Those of you that have stuck around the whole time with us, you know the difference in quality that we've seen. But it's been really, really exciting, and we've really strove hard to push our YouTube following, and we've hit a huge milestone of 10,000 subscribers. So for those of you that don't know, there's not many physical product businesses that push YouTube and that gain traction on YouTube. So we feel very fortunate for you, the followers that follow us, and in the fact that we've been able to generate a following on YouTube and figure a few things out. Our growth on the channel has been pretty drastic lately, and that's been really exciting for us. So to celebrate that, we wanted to do a few things. We wanted to, one, offer a sale, and I'll go through the details of that. We also wanted to give some gear away. So we've got 3 different products that we're going to be giving away. So you're going to have an option to win that. And then I want to give some updates on some new products and things that are in the pipeline. You might see some of them hanging up here on the wall, but we're going to talk about some of those and then open it up for live Q&A. So again, to celebrate hitting 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I wanted to offer a sale, and it's timed well. Everyone's getting out for the summer, and things are really picking up. So the way that this sale is going to work is there's going to be a different deal every day of the week, with a site-wide kind of special going on as well. So site-wide, now until Sunday, you'll be able to save 10% off on anything and everything. I'm not going to go over the coupon codes. You'll be able to find those in the descriptions below, or in the emails that we just sent out. But you'll be able to save 10% off everything on our website this whole week. Now, for the daily deals, which is where the savings really come in, those are going to be different every day this week. And since we kind of are launching this out a little bit late today, we're going to let today's deal go on to tomorrow. So today's deal, you're going to be able to save 20% on all Summit Series sleeping bags. And all of the daily deals are going to be 20%. That's pretty big savings, especially on things like our Summit Zero. That's like $50 off. So big savings there. So all Summit Zeros or Summit Series sleeping bags and all Atlas Series sleeping bags. Both of those are our down sleeping bag lines. Those are going to be on their daily deal today and tomorrow. So Monday and Tuesday, you're going to be able to get those on this deal. On Wednesday, we're going to be selling all of our tents and backpacks. They're going to be on sale for that 20% off. So you're able to pick those up. On Thursday, all of our OV Light Series sleeping bags. So these bags right here with our Storm Light Synthetic, that's the bag that I got in when it was completely soaking and spent the night. All of those are going to be on sale on Thursday. On Friday, we're going to have our Rascal sleeping bags, which are these. These are kids sleeping bags. We're actually going to be phasing these out. They just don't quite align with some of our design ideas going forward, but we still have quite a few of them around. They have this Storm Light Synthetic in them. Again, that synthetic that I slept the night in when it was soaking wet. So it's really high quality materials and everything like that. Just great for little kids if you've got any little kids. So those Rascals will be on sale Friday. Saturday, we're going to be putting our uninsulated sleeping pads. That's the brown ones here. Those are going to be on sale. Again, all of these are for 20% off on the daily deals. And then on Sunday, we're going to be putting our tarps on sale. So all tarps, Both the sill poly and the PU coated tarps in all sizes will be on sale on Sunday. Now, if I didn't list something that you do have your eye on, again, we do have a blanket 10% off site-wide that's going to be going the entire week. So you can jump on that and get those deals. So that's our 10K subscriber sale. We're pretty excited about that. Now on to the giveaway. If you're interested in winning anything, we are going to be doing 3 different giveaways. What we're giving away is actually a few different sleeping bags. These are some prototypes that we had laying around the shop. We've got a Summit 20, we've got a Summit 0, and we also have an Atlas 15. So we're going to be giving these away on 3 different platforms. So since we love YouTube the most, they're going to get the Summit 0, and the way that you're going to be able to get into that sale is if you jump down into the description, you're going to see a link. You can just dump your name and email in there. It's just been too complicated for us to pick a winner off of YouTube, so it's easier if you just put your info in there and we can email you and ship you that product. So if you want that, that's going to be the YouTube one. Now this Summit 20 right here, we're going to give away on our Instagram account. So if you want 2 chances to win, jump over to our Instagram account, follow us, and just like the picture that we posted about the sale today. And then you can also comment if you want as well. That'll give you another entry in on that. So that's going to be Instagram, your second chance to win. Your third chance to win is if you are on our email list. And again, this is for the Atlas 15 prototype, which is a super warm bag. The prototype, it's probably warmer than a 15-degree bag, but that particular one, as long as you're on our email list and you open an email from us this week, you're going to be entered into win, and we'll draw those. So we'll probably announce all those winners after this week of sales is over. So that's the sales, the giveaway, and updates on YouTube and our following there. Again, thanks for all the support that you have given us on YouTube. If you do have questions, make sure to hold those till the end. I can't necessarily follow the questions as I'm talking here, but as soon as I get through some of this other content, I'll start monitoring those questions. So, okay, so let's jump over some of the stuff that you guys are probably really itching to know, which is some of the stuff that we've got in the pipeline to be launching later this year. And we're gonna go ahead and start that with jackets. So this right here is an extra large jacket that is synthetic. This is our Loft Tech synthetic, and we literally got these today, and I was really excited because I could put them on this video. So I'm not going to talk too much about the details, but I feel kind of bad. I was hoping to get them launched in the winter. The way that everything worked out, I had to get some more changes done to make everything right. But we are going to be launching synthetic jackets as well as down jackets. Now these aren't the finalized colors. If you have ideas for colors, dump them in the description. We may do a survey out about that. We like the black, but not so much the green. That's just what was available at the factory in the fabric that we needed. So if you've got ideas for colors, make sure to enter those. The other question that I wanted to ask you guys is we kind of missed the boat for this last winter for jackets. I live in Utah and I use jackets throughout the summer, but I'm not sure everyone does. So if you guys have an opinion on when you think we should try to launch these, let us know. We're going to be putting them out on a pre-sale. So kind of the tentative times we're looking at is the pre-sale could start maybe as soon as July, but we're worried that maybe that's too soon. So if you have opinions about that as far as the pre-sales go, let us know if July is too soon to start selling jackets, because that is kind of the hottest month of the year or close to. So a little bit backwards there, but we are super excited. I will be doing another video going over the details of this jacket and the way that we've designed it, some of the things that are available in it. But I can already tell you that I'm super excited to use this jacket. I definitely designed it for some of the needs and stuff that we have around here. I've got some great jackets I've used in the past, and I definitely built off of some of those. So just really excited for our down and our synthetic jackets. So let us know colors and when you think we should try to start launching them and push for those. We're definitely going to get them in the fall, but wondering when you think we could open them up for pre-sale possibly. Okay, let's jump over to quilts. Our 15-degree quilts have been out of stock for a while. We will be bringing those back towards the end of May. And along with that, we've made some minor baffling changes that added a little bit of weight to the product. but it also helps stabilize that Loft Tech insulation. So that Loft Tech insulation will be a little bit more stable. It's not going to shift around quite as much. Didn't really affect the warmth that we saw, but if you held it up, and anyways, we made a few changes there, and they will be back in May. Also, we are still working towards getting these next top quilts and under quilts launched. We're going to be doing down top quilts and down under quilts. Those we believe will have sometime around the first part of July, and we may also open those up for pre-sale a little bit before they get here. Pretty excited for those. These under quilts, obviously we have the Airy under quilt, which is a phenomenal under quilt, but also has a lot of other uses. The under quilts I'm talking about here will only be under quilts and really can only be used as under quilts. So yeah, top quilts and under quilts in the works in our Storm Loft down. Other updates, long wide insulated pads are out of stock now, and unfortunately we're not going to have those probably through the summer. We do have regular pads, the regular insulated pads, which are available. We still have a decent stock of those. And I'm just so you know, I am 6'3", and I do fit okay on the regular pad. I mean, I hang off a little bit, but I'm okay with that. But if you need the long wide, those are going to be out of stock through the summer. We recently did get our stock back of bug nets or bugs, or the socks, the hammock socks. So the bug nets for the hammocks are back in stock. They are available on the website, and right now you can get them at 10% off what we typically sell them for due to the sale. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about really quick before I open this up for your guys' questions, if you have any questions, is just a logo update. We did a survey a little while back about a logo. We've taken that. We really like it. We might do one more survey, but really what's holding us up right now is we've got a lot of products, and to phase a logo in and out is a pretty big deal. So that's still quite a ways off, guys, but we do really appreciate the feedback you provided with the logos. So thank you for that. Okay, so I'm about to open it up for public questions. I'll start reading some of these questions that have come in. For those of you on the video, thank you very much though. If you have questions I don't answer in this, please jump over to Outdoor Vitals during business hours. You can chat with us live, or you can always shoot us an email through our chat feature or at support@outdoorvitals.com. So thanks for joining us, guys. Let's go ahead and open it up to public questions. So I'm going to attempt to scroll through some of these questions right now. So if you've got some, now would be a great time to enter those. Have you seen any questions come in, Riley?
Let's see. You know, a lot of people are in favor of phasing in the jacket sooner rather than later.
Okay.
So I've seen a lot of suggestions, and then, you know, some people with some color suggestions as well.
All right, so it looks like we're getting a lot of color suggestions. We're also seeing people want those jackets on pre-sale a little bit sooner, so that's good. That's interesting to us. I'm not going to cover pricing or any of those things in this video, but if you are interested in those, definitely stay tuned. It could happen this month that we'll kind of give a little sneak peek on the jackets. But
looks like we have two questions on jackets.
Okay.
One is about its, you know, wind blockage capability. That was kind of early on. And then someone else is wondering about weight, BTU leak rate, etc. Is basically weight.
Yeah, so weight on both of these jackets, and I was trying to avoid some of this, but weights in these right now are ranging around the 10 ounce range. 10 ounces really for the down, 11 ounces for the synthetic. Both of them are going to have the down obviously will have better wind blocking capabilities, one due to the coating on the fabric, but then two, just the properties of down, although the synthetic does also carry a lot of those properties from down. So I'm excited to get out there and test these a little bit more, maybe before I review them, wear them, wash them, and just see how they perform. But here's one question I noticed before I got asked that one. People are asking the difference between Storm Loft and standard down. So I just wanted to quickly cover that. Storm Loft is our 800 fill power or above down that's been DWR treated and has also been third-party tested by the IDFL laboratories and been responsibly sourced certified. So we've paid for those extra certifications on these batches, as well as being above 800 fill power. So this down, it's already DWR treated, and it's certified. And also with, if you are buying a Stormloft version, there's a good chance you're going to get that anti-snag YKK zipper on those models. Now, if you go with the standard installation, those are last year's models, and they're still 800 fill power, but we didn't have those different certifications. We didn't pay for those in the past, and we also didn't have the DWR treatment, so you would have to DWR treatment your own down product if you wanted that. So there's a difference in Stormloft and standard installation.
Another one is a few people asking, does it have a hood? And if it does, is it detachable, or what's the deal with the hood?
Gotcha. On the jacket then, you can see it does have a hood here, and it is fully adjustable. It comes up high in the front, so when you actually drop that hood away, it still works to go nice and snug up around your neck, but it is not a detachable hood. And that's partially for weight savings. And because of the size of our company, we really have to pick kind of one. It's harder for us to do lots of models. So the initial one is going to have a hood and will not be detachable. Lots of questions about the jacket. I don't think I want to jump into the jacket so much right now. Let's see here. Lots of colors. We may, if you want to have the most input on colors, we'll probably do a survey as well. That we want to try to start surveying our lists and followers a little bit more to get more feedback from you guys on what you really want. So we'll probably look at doing a survey for colors, as well as a few other things that I've mentioned. But one other thing that I would like to talk about would be temperature ratings on our bags. We get questions about those. What do our temperature ratings mean? And that's a very confusing topic for a lot of people, because most bags are based off of an EN rated system, and then in that EN rated system they've got a comfort rating, a lower comfort rating, and a survival rating. And you have to kind of read the fine print to really know what you're getting. For us, what we typically do is we base ours off of the lower comfort rating, which is very standard. But then, since we aren't actually getting them, we haven't been getting them certified in the past as we've got started up and things, we've tried to err on the side of being warmer. So I've personally slept in almost all of our bags to within 5 degrees of their rated number. And so that gives us a really good say of whether you can really sleep in that bag in those ratings or not. Now, if I haven't slept in a bag down to within 5 degrees of those rated numbers, we'll typically say that, or we try to say that on our pages and let you know to add 10 degrees. And so on some of our pages, you might see that it'll say comfortable at this temperature or lower comfort rating at this temperature. If it ever says lower comfort rating at this temperature, that means we're probably letting you know you should add about 10 degrees for a comfort rating. If it says comfort rating, then that means that we've personally slept in it to within 5 degrees or right at the temperature and been fine. So an example of that would be like our 15-degree top quilt. Before I launched that, I slept in that down at 18 degrees and was just fine. So I was within 3 degrees of its temperature rating and was just fine. So we certify that as a 15-degree bag. It's a little bit different because everyone else might rate that even colder, but we try to be as fair and honest with our ratings as we can. If you ever don't see on a product that it says comfort at or lower comfort at, you can message us and we'll get you that info to just make sure that you're clarified on just how warm that bag is, and if one of us has actually slept in that bag to certify it rather than just base it off a lower comfort rating. So any other questions come in while we've...
Yeah, we had one wondering about, well, two things. New version of tent, is there any update on like our next tent? And then also future backpacks, do we plan on offer different sizes?
Okay, great question. So I have questions about a tent, and we've also got questions about backpacks. So I'm gonna kind of cover both of these at first. So this year we've really gone and analyzed a lot of things about our business, and we when we got started, we offered a lot of variety. We offered really affordable options, and what we found is that we really just love designing great high quality ultralight products. And so a big focus for us going forward is just always focusing on ultralight when we design something. And so both the tents and the backpacks that we will be releasing going forward are going to be centered more on that. So the one that you're going to see first, though, is a one-person tent. We are currently waiting on a prototype of that, and I'm pretty excited about this tent. It should be really lightweight. It's going to be, again, a one-person tent, and I'm hoping to have that available sometime in the late fall, or on a high note, maybe earlier in the fall. That's the one-person tent. Also, on our kind of design board of what we're hoping to get accomplished would be an ultralight backpack, which would mean, you know, around 3 pounds or less. Ideally, we'd have it less than 3 pounds in an ultralight backpack. We love our Rhyolite. It's a beast. It can handle a beating and do a lot of really, really great things. But we would not consider it an ultralight backpack. And so we will be changing that in the future and be focusing on designing a backpack that is truly ultralight, for all of our hikers out there that are weight conscious, which we are as well. So anyways, those are kind of 2 updates on the tent and the backpack, and those are 2 things that are either in prototyping stage or kind of in the idea mode, and we're throwing around ideas for the backpack. So okay, other questions? How long have we been on, Riley?
About 30 minutes.
Okay, we'll probably start wrapping this up right now. Do we have any other pressing questions you saw?
You know, a lot of them could be covered in our previous videos, like the synthetic fill, things like that.
Yeah, so if we didn't answer some of your questions, you might want to look back at some of our previous videos. Like our top quilt videos are going to talk a lot about like the insulation, the synthetic insulation that is in this. And there's hopefully some overlapping info there. Again, there's going to be some more videos explaining some of these things as well. One last thing that I totally forgot about covering was we did release those 30-degree top quilts in the Loft Tech, and didn't quite meet what we wanted. We redid the baffling to try to stabilize it a little bit better, which really helped. But to get things launching and rolling a little bit quicker so we didn't have to do as much prototyping and testing again, we are going to be rolling out a 0-degree top quilt in the Loft Tech insulation. That's probably going to be a little bit later this summer after the down top quilts and a few other things. But we are going to have a 0-degree synthetic Loft Tech top quilt, probably late summer or around that time frame. So just wanted to give you an update on that. I think that's the only thing I didn't actually cover as I was going through some of the updates. But thanks for joining in, guys. We had a lot of great questions here on chat. If we didn't get to those, we'll try to message you back if we can, or make sure obviously that you're subscribed to the videos, and we will be filming additional videos to cover any questions we didn't get here, filming some different videos to talk about the jackets. And if you want to give us some feedback, make sure you're on our email list as well, so that we can do some surveys and different things that will help us nail down colors and things like that. Again, you've got 3 chances to win on this giveaway, so make sure you fill out the form right now. As we get off, you fill out the form for the YouTube giveaway. You also follow us on Instagram and like that post from today, and then make sure to open up your emails from us this week, and you can have 3 different chances to win from us. So thanks, everybody. We really appreciate your time tonight, and really appreciate you guys following us on YouTube. Again, 10,000 subscribers is a great number for us. We see our channel really going through some growth right now, and really expect that to change over the next year. So thank you for that, and we'll sign off for now. Thanks, guys.